Well, sir, what can we do for you?
I should like to ask you a few questions about the unfortunate incidents that occurred to you on your flight to Paris.
Oh, yes, well, we're happy to be of any assistance we can, but I don't see how this concerns Interpol.
I hope you have not confused Interpol with the James Bond image. Actually, we are sort of an international clearinghouse for information on criminal activities. Madame, do you mind? Thank you.
Well, then you've identified the terrorists, huh?
Not yet, but we will. Now, as you are president of Federation World Airlines and the new owner of a Concorde, may I ask you if you are affiliated in any way with Harrison Industries?
Oh, no. Well, I may have some stock in Harrison Industries, but other than that, no. No.
Then you personally are not associated in any way with Monsieur Kevin Harrison in business deals?
I know Kevin. We belong to the same golf club together. We have mutual friends, but what's all this about Harrison?
For one thing, Washington is investigating the attack on the Concorde by Harrison Industries' Buzzard drone. Also, you were attacked over French territory by an unmarked fighter plane. We are trying to discover if there's any link between the two.
Well, actually, there were 3 near accidents. The balloon incident, the day the Concorde arrived in Washington.
Washington considers that an isolated case. Young people demonstrating about the altitude at which the Concorde flies, something about the ozone layer. At any rate, nothing to do with the last 2 attacks on the Concorde.
Chief Moravito, no, I don't see any tie-in between them. Harrison's Buzzard drone malfunctioned for whatever reason, and the pilot of that fighter plane was obviously a terrorist who resented our flight into Russia. We're living in crazy times.
Crazy times, I agree. May I ask if you have any shipping contracts with Harrison Industries?
I couldn't answer that offhand. I'd have to talk to my cargo department.
Can you think of any reason why Monsieur Harrison or someone else would want to sabotage the Concorde?
I presume I have enemies. You know, every businessman has. But not like this. Chief, I think you're barking up the wrong tree. Kevin Harrison he's one of our top people.
Barking up the wrong tree? I am sorry, I do not understand.
Oh, he means you're mistaken, Chief Morabito. I would say the only cargo the Concorde is transporting for Harrison is one of its passengers.
Am I to understand that a passenger on the Concorde is connected with Harrison?
Connected? Well, yes. I guess you could call it that. Very closely connected.
Amy, please, that's just gossip.
Gossip? It's the best-known story in Washington.
Amy, he's not interested in that.
Oh, but I am. May I ask the name of this person?
Maggie Whalen.
Maggie Whalen. I have heard that name somewhere.
Maggie is a respected anchorwoman on one of our television networks.
Respected. She's so powerful that everyone is afraid of her. No one dares to tell Babs Harrison about the affairs of her husband.
Oh, Amy. Please, now that's enough. Don't go dragging Harrison's wife into this.
I am sorry, but this Maggie Whalen could be very important. I assume, madame, that what you are saying is that Harrison's mistress was a passenger on your Goodwill flight.
Yes, as you French say.
Amy, darling, shut up.
Forgive me if I have offended you. Please understand, I have an investigation to make. Now, is there any possibility that this Maggie Whalen could be acting as a courier or in some other capacity for Harrison, which would make her and the Concorde become a target?
Chief Morabito, I assure you she's merely covering the athlete's trip into Russia.
In the old days, if I looked for a motive in a crime, it would be love or unrequited love. But today I find the most common crime is money and power.
I'm sorry we couldn't be of more help. You'll have to excuse me now. I don't want the flight held up on my account. Come along, Amy.
I'm very grateful for your time. I hope you and Madame Sand have a very pleasant trip.
It was nice meeting you.
Au revoir, Madame.
If you come into Washington, look me up. I'd like to have lunch with you at the club. I'm interested in the results of your investigation.
I'll hold you to that.
Goodbye, Chief.
Au revoir, Monsieur Sand. Madame.